Good evening, family. Good
Happy
evening.
Friday, everyone.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Always good to be with you guys. Good evening.
Yes.
Come on in. Come on in. Let us know where you're streaming from. Let us know where you are streaming from. Come on in. Come on in. Let us know where you are streaming from.
Yes.
Come on in. Come on in.
This has been a very productive week
Mm-hmm.
for us. And thank you so much for all the prayers
Yes.
and text messages checking on us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. All right. Well, we're gonna jump in. This is a
Right.
very interesting topic.
It's really good.
My wife found this topic, and we were sitting here deliberating. She was asking me some questions about what men run from, and
Right.
so we decided to dig into this topic and
Right.
um, get into it. So,
I think it's a question that a lot of women ask, like, what do men like?
hmm
But we don't necessarily want to dig into what men don't like.
okay,
So we're going to dig into that tonight. Tonight's topic is 6 types of women men run from.
rah, yeah. Run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run, Forrest. Yes.
Yes.
So, my name is Jomo.
I'm Charmaine.
And we get together on Friday nights to have real, raw, and relevant conversation dealing with relationships.
Yes.
And as my bride said, that tonight we're going to talk about 6 different kind of women that men run from. All right.
Number one,
Number 1,
the criticizer.
criticism is one of the 4 horsemen that
Mhm.
John Gottman speaks about.
Mhm.
One thing a man cannot handle is constant criticism.
Right. And I think too, some women may think that they're not really criticizing because they feel like they're helping.
Yeah.
So they're constantly helping their partner or correcting them.
Mhm.
And they don't see it as criticizing them, but it comes across as criticizing when you're doing it all the time.
Let me call another way.
Right.
You be busting balls.
You're a ball
you're a ball buster. You're always and you just don't stop.
Right.
And you don't let up.
Right.
You're overcorrective. You're hovering. You're
Right.
like, can I do anything right? This is what can I do anything right? Is there anything in me that you like?
Right.
Because it could be so oppressive
Mhm.
in that a man will shut down and they stop trying because
Right.
everything is criticized.
Everything is wrong.
Everything is wrong. Well,
Right.
you can't fold a towel right. We were at some friend's house this evening, and the wife came out with some towels and some sheets, right? So then the wife says she's gonna fold it, and then Charmaine go over to fold it. Charmaine. Anyway, and he says, no, I have a way that I want to fold the towels in my house.
Right.
And the thing is, at the end of the day, the towel's clean.
Right.
Whether it's fold long ways or short way, it don't really matter.
Right. But people have their different preferences, and I let him teach me his way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're friends, so it doesn't matter. He didn't. If I wanted to debo his towels and fold them my way, he would have let me for that.
You see how
one time.
She in somebody else's house trying to regulate how they do their system.
Because I'm family. That's what family can do.
Whatever.
But what I was gonna say was, as it pertains to ball busting, okay. Sometimes it can come across too as you not trusting God in your relationship, because you don't always have to correct every little thing that you see wrong. You don't always have to criticize everything. You don't always have to make things right. Sometimes you have to let things go and then let God.
If you want a man to leave quickly, be overcritical.
Right.
Now, there's nothing wrong with correction if you balance it with some positive affirmation
Mm-hmm.
and say, thank you. I appreciate when you do this.
Right.
I thank you when you do that. But if all you have is hate and negativity,
Mm-hmm.
he will shut off and leave
Right.
and find a place where he's appreciated.
Right.
I've heard too many women say this: I could do it all by myself. I don't need a man. Well, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because you're speaking you don't want one because you don't need. You're speaking it. So you have to change your words and change the way you approach. A man wants respect. And if he's always being criticized, he will feel like he's being disrespected. Now, no one does it perfectly, but you can appreciate the effort.
Right. You don't always have to acknowledge every time you see something done, done in a way that you don't like it to be done. You can just let it go sometimes. I would say put things in priority. What is important and what's not important.
Yeah.
The things that aren't critically important in your relationship, let it go sometimes. Let somebody just do it their way.
Correct.
Okay. Number two. The mother.
OMG.
They're constantly calling you. They're babying you. They're,
Where you at?
Right.
What time you coming home?
Right.
Who you with? Where you going?
It can be over nurturing. And a man does not want to date his mother. He doesn't want to marry his mother. He has a mother.
Yeah, we don't want you to there's a balance between service and mothering. I love to be served, but at the same time, I could do, here's something I've seen, okay?
What?
It's like we never grew up, okay? So like a person don't know how to change a diaper. You know what I'm saying? Or don't know. So what happens every time a situation pops up, they come in to try to fix it. Like we can't do it potentially. You know what I'm saying? Like if you went to college,
okay,
and you had to wash your own clothes and make your own bed and do your own thing. And sometimes in the mothering spirit, you feel like we're not capable of doing it. So then a man can feel like, man, I can handle this. Or so what happens, or you do it and they come behind you and do it again. Like they don't trust you have the ability to do it within your ability. You know what I'm saying? So then you stop doing it and then you have the argument that you don't help. But the challenge sometimes is when you help, it's not good enough. And some are not good enough. But the balance is it's not going to help the relationship if he does not feel as if you trust and honor him. You treat him like a child. Now, some, okay, they're not doing what they need to do. But if you want a lasting relationship, you need to treat him like a man and not your child or your son. Another way mothering happens is how you talk to people.
Okay.
You talk down to him.
Right.
And if you talk down to him like you talk to your child. And so that's disrespectful.
Right.
And the number one need of a man's respect. So you have to mind, if you want a king, and you have to talk to him a certain way.
Right. And even if you don't see that king in him,
correct,
just keep speaking it
into
existence.
Yes.
Amen. All right. Number 3, the blackmailer. Oh, this one's good.
Okay.
Because she will use sex and money to get her way.
Yeah.
So you didn't do this? Oh, well, you're not going to have a good night tonight.
You know, I've known some people close to me that blackmail people.
Really?
Yes, I know some professional blackmailers.
Really? Wow. Does it work?
And, so what you want? And, I can't say I have not blackmailed, but she will.
Oh, what'd you say?
I cannot say that I
haven't.
Yeah, I cannot say that I have not blackmailed. I cannot say that. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that this one right has the propensity, the potential. But all the blackmailer is, it's a tit for tat. Okay, whether it's sex or money, but sex and money are like really good blackmailable events because there's a need and you may not want to do something, but to satiate or to satisfy a need,
right,
you will do. So what happens, everything's a bartering system.
Right. And I think too, some people, you are so used to the blackmailer that they don't even have to blackmail you anymore. Out of fear of them blackmailing you or you not getting what you want, you just do whatever you feel. Because you hear it all the time with certain men. They're like, well, happy wife, happy life. Let me go and do this.
That's a lie.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah,
That's a lie.
yes, a lie. Prophet lie. Happy
It's a
wife,
prophet.
happy wife. She could be happy and you could be jacked up. My opinion.
It sounded
My
like you was like
my
really
opinion.
emotional about that thing. I mean, dog, you got
Well,
some stuff
because
to get off your chest,
no,
brother?
all I'm saying is you could be so focused on making her happy that you're not good.
Right.
And
That's good.
that's what I'm saying.
That's a good point.
You are not responsible for another person's happiness.
Right.
And sometimes you pour it all out for someone else and it's not
Mhm.
reciprocated.
Right.
And so with a blackmailer, they're always trying to find a way to manipulate the situation.
Right. They're manipulators.
Correct.
That's what it
And
is.
you gotta be mindful that that ends. I know a relationship where it was all, manipulation.
Mhm.
And then one day the brother got tired of it and he just
Your
stopped.
brother walked out.
Listen.
Think I better let it go.
Feels like another love TKO. So sometimes, you gotta be mindful. Listen, if you don't want to have sex with me, cool. But don't put, strings on it.
Mhm.
It ain't gonna be cool for long. But I'm just
Right.
saying,
Right.
you gotta be careful when you try to manipulate people because once the stimuli is gone, you're in trouble.
Cool. All right. Number 4, the damsel in distress.
Oh my
She
God.
always needs saving. She always needs her prince.
Yeah.
She's always having a problem that her prince needs to solve.
Hey, baby, can
It
you
gets
help me?
old.
Yeah, man. I'm tired of saving
It gets
you.
old. Sometimes, you want someone that's gonna have your back.
Correct.
You can't always pour it out and pour out and pour out
Okay,
without
what it
being
is?
poured into.
What it is? It's the what's the
Emotional tank.
crying wolf. What's the name of that story? The where she kept crying wolf, and then eventually when a real problem happened, she couldn't get help.
Right.
Because you make everything a 911.
Mhm.
And eventually a person stops coming because you're
codependent in the relationship
Yeah.
at the end of the day, and you can't always be codependent.
Correct.
At some point you have to give too.
Yeah. Come on. Carry your bag sometime.
Right.
Now I carry all the bags. And most of the time.
Yes.
And
I appreciate it too.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5.
Number 5.
The accountant. They want everything equal.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna pay these bills and you pay these bills. I'm gonna pay for the movies this time. You pay for the movies next time. I'm gonna take the garbage out this time. Oh, and then when you have a baby, I change the baby's diaper this time. You change the baby's diaper next time. I've been with the baby all day, so when you come home, you're with the baby all night. Life is not like that. Marriage is not like that. Everything isn't always going to be 50-50 an equal share.
There'll be seasons in time where each partner may carry more weight.
Right.
So it's never going to be always equitable.
Right.
And you can't focus on what you do versus what they do.
Right.
It's not about competition, it's about completion.
And the accountant sees the relationship more like a business transaction.
Correct.
It's like a business deal.
It's more contract than covenant.
Right.
So this is what I do so that you can do this. So they're always counting and assessing and telling you what you're not doing and then they tell you all the stuff that they're doing. Well, I did this and I did that.
Right.
Well, then don't do it. If it's not in your heart to do it, the Bible says whatever you do it unto the Lord.
I wash those dishes and I mop that floor.
Well, you need to wash your.
I put a load of clothes in the washing machine for you.
Well, you know what you could do? Here's a good way to put it, okay? If you would do it single, don't try to get credit for doing it married.
That's good. I love when you say that.
If you would do the same thing single, don't try to get bonus points for doing it when you're married. You know what I'm saying? You took a bath. Okay, you're supposed to take a bath.
Right.
You wash dishes. You're supposed to wash dishes.
Right.
You took the trash. These are things you do if you're single.
That's right.
So stop trying to get a brownie point for what you should have been doing anyway.
Right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. The princess.
Oh Lord.
What's the princess?
This chick don't want to do nothing. like she's above everything.
Right. She's a trophy wife.
This the person who, when you married her, she don't want to hang out with your friends. She too good for that.
Your friends are beneath her.
Man, you old rat.
Your friends are ghetto. They don't have any class. They can't keep up a good conversation.
Listen, you got with a brother from the street. Okay.
From the street.
And if you got with a brother from the street, he gonna have some street tendencies. Okay. And with the street.
Oh, but you like that street.
Well, and that's the balance, man. I don't know. It seems like people graduate from what they say they liked and not realizing that if that's what you invested in,
right,
that's what it is. Now, people can grow and people can evolve.
Right.
But it's hard to grow and evolve without a relationship with God.
That's good.
Oftentimes, I see those people who are stuck are people who are not on a path. Mm-hmm. They are just enjoying their life, but not necessarily having a purpose.
Right.
One of the key aspects of a successful relationship is a relationship with God, because that will push you to purpose, which purpose will push you to be better and strive, and ultimately try to serve each other and help each other get to the next level. None are perfect, none. But as a woman, okay, this is Jomo 2 cents. As a woman, you have to identify some of the things that may be helpful in a relationship. How can I partner with you to fulfill your goals and dreams? How can I come alongside of you?
And do you see them helping you achieve your purpose in God as well?
Correct.
And elevating you to the next level.
Correct.
And supporting you through that.
Correct. So if we could tap into purpose and focusing on being the best you that you can be.
Right.
Hey, Maya, you all right? Okay.
All right.
Focusing on being the best you that you can be, and understanding that I know a lot of men who are intimidated by the strong woman. Right. Now, I'm not saying, woman of God, not to be strong.
Right.
I'm saying that don't overpower him with your strength. Got it?
Right.
You have to balance it, because the last thing a man wants to do is to be an employee to a boss chick. And so many women are so successful and powerful. It's great, and I love it. God bless you. Make your money. Be successful. But if you want to have a nurturing relationship, you have to go ahead and put some balance on it so someone can take care of you.
Right.
Because in your strength, what you're saying is, I'm good and I don't need you.
It's in a man of God, to want to provide and want to contribute and want to protect. And sometimes in society nowadays, we're teaching women to avoid that. You don't need a man. You can do everything on your own. You may not need a man financially, but at the same time, if you're wanting to be in a relationship, you don't always want to come across as you don't need anybody for anything.
Yes.
Because then he won't see where he fits in your life at all.
And he will find the one who needs him.
Right.
Because everybody wants to be needed.
Right.
And that's where Eddie Murphy got the song from Saturday Night Live. Looking penub in all the wrong places. Looking penub. And you have to be mindful not to be looking penub in all the wrong places.
Right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us this Friday. If you're on YouTube, please like. If you're on Facebook, please share this message. If you have not gone on our YouTube channel, it's Jomo and Charmaine. Please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up.
Cool.
And remember, love, laugh, and learn.
God bless you. Bye-bye.